Oh, guys, I'm so excited. I think this is live number 5 live. I don't know. Hey, let's say it is number 5, and let's celebrate together 500 uploads to YouTube. That's right. This is our 500th upload to the YouTube channel. I can't believe it. It's crazy. I wish I had something I could put over on the side that would go crazy and do sounds and things like that. But we're getting there. And that's part of what I'm going to talk about later in the episode is what I plan to do moving forward. So 500 plus is going to be crazy. I promise. I promise we're going ham for 501 to infinity. And we'll only get better as time goes on. So I want to start out right out of the gate saying thank you to every person that's ever subscribed and watched the video. It's awesome to me to, I think I'm going to get a shirt that says that's awesome, dash Mike Narx. I say that quite a bit, but it really is awesome to have the community that is our fans. So we certainly appreciate that. I would have never thought that 500 videos would have happened. It just keeps happening. I keep recording what we're doing, and it's a ton of fun. So before we talk about 500 and what 501 past means, I want to talk about an event coming up. I was watching Destroyer 1320, who also happened to do our intro and does a lot of the did all of the drop-ins in all of our videos, if you've seen those lately. So make sure you follow him. If you have a channel, go get with him, mydestroyer1320@gmail.com to get taken care of on leveling up your channel. Okay. So what's up, guys? All right. There's an event that we've done for the last 2 years with the circuit Charity with Horsepower, which is our charity group that we run, and we do like 3 events a year. Well, we have always added we've always put the drag and drive event with the streetcar shootout, which is like the drag and drive is an overnight. Think of like drag weekend or race weekend or something like that, right? So we've always wanted to have 2 different tracks, and we're not doing that this year. We're doing 1 track. So I'm excited. You can see the turbo here on the seat there next to me. For the cart, I've got to get the turbo done for the cart completely. Haven't even ordered the feed and drain line yet. Got to get the turbo done for it. I've got to get the heads pulled off of the old truck. I drove it today. If you follow us on Instagram, you saw I picked up some high bay lights for the shop. So in the midst of driving those, the clatter is getting louder. So I'm going to go ahead and pull the heads, which I never wanted to do on this motor. I wanted to send it to the moon. But if we're going to race and then drive 200-ish miles and then race again and then drive home, the truck has to be right. So doing all of that, I got an email from YouTube telling me that I'm live on my channel. Why would you send that? Anyways, all right. So all of that, Drag and Drive 2021, standalone event. We picked the first weekend of April because it will always fall around our dad's birthday. My dad was a huge car guy, was a big car guy. His birthday, obviously, if you're going to celebrate something, you might as well do it with cars around his birthday. We are, let's see, we'll start at Mokan Friday night. I'm going to have to get to my notes here. We're going to start at Mokan Friday night. You have to make 2 passes minimum, okay? So we're going to race at Mokan. Then you can go to the hotel. You can go home. You can do whatever you want. We have a host hotel, which is Sleep Inn in Joplin, and they're doing a $79 plus tax rate for the drag and drive people that are coming in town for that. I'm pumped. Gearhead Tour said they're coming, so I'm going to put them in the cart, which that means I've got to have the turbo done. If a media company like that's coming, they've got to be able to get in and enjoy themselves, and have no issues. That's the other side, because if you are going to run an event and you're going to put somebody in the event, they've got to be able to drive and have fun. So again, I will say me, whatever. All right. the circuit, Charity with Horsepower. We're on Instagram and Facebook. The event is on Facebook. It's called Drag and Drive 2021. Host hotel is Sleep Inn in Joplin. I've set up the route, and I don't have it pulled up here. Dang it. Basically, we're going to come out of Joplin. And again, you can race, and then before you make passes Saturday, you have to make the route and hit the 5 checkpoints and things like that, okay? So we're going to race Friday night. I'll be going to the hotel, stay the night, party in the parking lot, which I highly recommend. If this is your first time doing an event like this, the parking lot is way more fun, and it's $80. I mean, you might as well do it. So while we're on money, it's $25 to enter each class. You can enter as many classes as you want. We have 5. I'll go over those in a minute. So $25 to enter the class. All entry fees go directly to the children's shelter for the event, okay? The gate for Mokan is the same as normal. So you'll pay your tech card and your driver fee to get in both days, okay? So no free passes for anybody because you're entering in this event. We are basically jumping on a fun night, Friday night, and we're jumping in on a Saturday open track day. So we're just going to mingle in. Everybody's going to do their own thing. You'll bring your time slips. It'll be like the old days with the circuit. You'll bring your time slips. Once you have 2 time slips from Friday night that you feel is good and 2 from Saturday that you feel are good enough to win your class, bring them to us. We'll put them on the roster. We'll keep up with who's winning. And I'll probably do a hood like we've done over the last few years, and keep the winning cars time slips on the hood. You make your 200-mile. The loop I have right now goes from Asbury, Missouri, which is where Mokan is. It'll come down through the edge of Oklahoma, through the edge of Kansas, through the edge of Oklahoma. Thanks, Destroyer. Through the edge of Oklahoma into Arkansas and then back up. I figured if we're going to be that close to 4 states, we might as well hit them. I will definitely throw that into the mix. The charity this year is the Northwest Arkansas Children's Shelter, which you guys know. I love those folks out there. They are amazing. They take care of, I think they've taken care of more than 1,000 children in the 20 years they've been around. They have about anywhere from 30 to 50 kids at one time. So, you start thinking about kids from newborns to, they'll take girls to 16 years old that are in abused or neglected situations. So it's exciting that they are so helpful to everybody. But here we go. There's 5 checkpoints that I haven't sorted yet. Jonathan Stonecipher is going to jump on with me. Left for Dead Garage. It is a ton of, if you've ever been on like a race week or drag week or something like that, it's like that, but it's a lot smaller because I don't have that kind of time. And I really want to ease our way into this. It's funny, when we started the streetcar shootout, it was supposed to be an event like this to where we kind of travel different tracks, a couple different days, and we just never could get it right. And so we tacked it on. To the, sorry, I was reading Destroyers. Weld the like button, guys. So we tacked it on. Now I want it to be a standalone event. I want it to honor my dad. Again, April 4th is his birthday. So we're always going to be the first weekend of April, as long as Mokan will have us. If those guys will host us, we'll be there. If we have to move around, we'll do that too. I don't care, as long as we're close to that date for my dad. We talked about entry fees. So all of the $25, I'd love to raise $2,500 at this event and have a ton of fun and nobody get in trouble or anything like that. Classes, we're going to do 1/8 mile and 1/4 mile racing. 1/8 mile races are going to be the small tire class, Factory Street, which I'll drop a link to the event here. Let me get it pulled up. Factory Street, small tire, and No Limits. Obviously, No Limits is a door car. It needs to be able to drive on the street. We can talk about all the streetcar stuff you want, blah, 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 whatever. The reality is, if you won't get pulled over for driving it, so there's the Facebook event. Okay, so there's a link to the Facebook event. Go in there, look at all the stuff, make some comments. We have 56 days to get all of this done to the cart and the old truck. The 1/4 mile will be true radial, which is one of my favorite classes. It's a 250 and above tread wear tire. So really we don't limit tire width, just the tire tread wear. You have naturally aspirated, which is a 1/4 mile. And I have heard that Jonathan Stonecipher is looking for some mid-9s out of his NA Nova. He got a big inch engine and some goodies that are going on top of it. We were literally talking about it today. We talked about the route. He told me to avoid a couple cities so people don't get in trouble with the law, because that'll happen. You get a whole bunch of car guys together, that becomes an issue. And then we have a class that Bradley Hogue brought. You always run an index or a bracket or whatever. So we kind of mix the two. It's essentially, I'm calling it Set Your Index. I really don't know what to call it. If you've got a good name for it, hit me up. But essentially, everybody that is a 10-0 to a 12-999 will race in a class, will race in a group, and then everybody that's 13-0 and above will race in a group. You'll set your own index, and you're racing to get. So, okay, I'll back up because this is pretty complicated. So here's the deal. You set your index with the circuit table, okay? So make some passes, get your car set up, set your index with the circuit table. Say it's a 1140 is what you feel like you'll run, okay? After you set that index, you have to make 2 passes, okay? So we'll do, on our little spreadsheet, we're going to have the name, the index set, and the time that you set it, okay? So all of your time slips after that have to be after that time, okay? So you set an 1140 index, you go out, you run an 1143 and 1145. You turn those 2 slips into, you don't turn them in, you show them to us, we write it out. The next day, you'll do the same thing, except you're stuck on the 1140 index. So you'll race the same index for both days, okay? So 1140 on Friday night means 1140 index on Saturday as well, after driving 200 miles. The route I have right now is 186, but there'll be some moving and shaking. We did an event a few years ago for the shelter called the Rally Hunt, which is like a scavenger hunt road rally. And we're going to mix some of that into where Jonathan Stonecipher and I are going to actually drive the route. We're going to look for things that are maybe on the side of the road that you could snap a picture of, things that would be easy to get in and out of, to stop, maybe some stuff at some of the gas stations that we feel like most people would stop at, and definitely some places at the checkpoint that'll be worth extra points. Okay, so we'll have obviously a class winner, and then I think we're also probably going to have 1 or maybe 2 trophies of the additional points. Okay, so that's exciting, super exciting. I love the rally hunt stuff. What I'm really excited about is to turn the gearhead guys loose in the cart. Everybody always acts like looks like it's a ton of fun, all that kind of stuff. Well, I'm going to tell you, it's different when you're driving it. The smile on your face, your cheeks hurt, right? It's just so much fun. And I can't wait until that thing is done and is running the turbo, because I'm probably just going to dump it right at the front window, maybe angle it up a little bit or to the side. I don't know. It's going to be pretty gnarly. So I got to get that done. That's what I'm doing tonight. So let me ask you guys, because we got 12 folks in here. I went live last Friday night after the live feed and just had it recording in the shop. I have a better plan for this time. I'm going to do both computers on different ends of the shop, so you can actually watch what's going on in the shop a lot better than me moving one around. So tell me in the comments there in the chat if you would watch that at all, because I had a ton of fun. It was 3 hours last time. It really kept me going. There's a lot of people back and forth and comments and stuff like that. So it's a lot of fun. Let's see, driving a Narx cart. What else do I got here? Hang on. I want to make sure I get everything, because the drag and drive it's going to be a huge event. I became a member of another automotive YouTuber page on Facebook. And so I've reached out to those guys, or I'm reaching out to those guys after this, and definitely inviting them. I'd love to have a ton of coverage at the drag and drive event. And again, all of those classes, you can find something to fit in, or you can just show up and have fun and donate some money to the shelter. We're going to have raffle items. We're going to have all that kind of stuff. So it's going to be a blast. Drag and Drive 2021. Let's get into what I got in the mail this week. I told you a couple weeks ago, I'm always trying to buy merchandise or decals really for the shop fridge, which you can see, hang on, like right there. So the front of the shop fridge, I'd love to have it covered with people's YouTube stickers instead of the Jags and Summit and all that kind of stuff that they send out every time. Let's see, check out Chris on the camera content. He's a cool dude. Lots of Mopar goodness. And we're LS in here, right? I can appreciate some Mopar stuff though. I'd really like, what would be interesting is to do like a Hemi versus LS type build. And that's what Matt Monroe at Big Blocks Garage and I had talked about doing. Anyways, let's get back to what we've got. So stuff with Cletus right here, Cleatus. I got some decals from him this week. And a super sweet shirt. So you got the SWC on the front and then that on the back. This will be perfect. I washed all my old Yeller stuff today. I got these stickers last week, but I forgot to show them to you guys. So these will go in the fridge. I got 2 of those. And then Patina Pit Stop also sent me decals, the little one. Cool, I like it. And then this one here, big. You see how big it is, right? So I want to ask your opinion on that too. So obviously I want to help other YouTubers. So I'm debating on putting all of the, 815 merch swap. That's what we need to do, except we need to each buy it from each other. That way the wives are like, hey, perfect. Destroyer 1320. I'm putting one of those on the truck for sure. I'm thinking about maybe putting all of these stickers, all the extra ones I get, all the larger ones that would be cool. I think I want to put them on the inside of the front of the bed of the old truck. I think that'd be a great spot to display all of that stuff and it not really mess with the theme of the truck. I don't want to put it on the tailgate because we're in and out of the tailgate so much. If you watch our Instagram, you saw I got to do truck stuff today. I bought 18 high bay lights for the shop. So I'm going to start putting those up. So it'll be way brighter in here for when we're working, which will be perfect for all the stuff we have coming, 501 videos on. That birthday cake bang. God dang. How do they make it taste so good? Aliens, I'm telling you. Let's run through some of the comments here. Make sure I didn't miss anything. It's like everybody saying, hey, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up? Yep, hit the like button, hit the like button. Left 4 Dead sounds like a ton of fun. Woozle, yep, lots of fun. Hey, I appreciate that, man. You've been to several of the events we've put on. I usually don't talk about the charity stuff on the Narxoleptic page very much, just because I don't like to mix those up. But that's going to change. We are the way I look at that stuff anymore, especially with the Hey Destroyer. It's the weekend before YouTuber call out, so like y'all could make that like a vacation. You just come into town, do the event here, and then go and do the YouTuber call out the next weekend. I mean, I literally thought about when you were talking about it with the Real New York. And so the Real New York is really the reason why I decided to go ahead and stick the Drag and Drive in with this stuff. And I'm going to basically all of the mountain bike stuff I do for my Knobby Tires to Freedom channel, the mountain bike specific channel. I'll begin to mix some of that in with the car stuff, mainly the Knobby Tires collabing with Narxoleptic, not so much Narxoleptic collabing with the mountain bike, unless we're building something for the truck or the cart, which I still need to build a wing that doubles as a mountain bike holder. That's a big want on the list for that side of stuff. So lots of collaborations for 2020. 2021. Let's see what else we got here. Oh yeah, sorry. Obviously, decals. We were all talking about it. Should I need to find somebody or I may just jump on Fiverr, I don't know, to do a Narx cart decal and, you know, do like a cartoon style Narx cart with the big turbo on the front. And would anybody buy those? I'm thinking $5 shipped is kind of my goal. So there's a super cool thing that StreamYard, who does this stream for me here, they just came out. And so it literally dropped today. So I'm going to use it tonight. Essentially, I was going to go back through and we were going to look at some of the past videos, which we may do here in a minute. But I tend to save. I'm a hoarder by nature on video stuff because I feel like I can always go back in later. So I found the 500th subscriber video. I found the 1,000th subscriber video, and I found the 2,000. We didn't do anything for 1,500 subscribers. So I'm going to play those right now. Hey guys, it's Mike and Steven at Narxoleptic Customs. Want to say thank you for 500 subscribers we hit today. So to do that, we're going to celebrate by doing donuts in Stanley. Yeah. That had to be a long time ago because I had a goatee. I don't know. I feel like that was forever ago. This is when the truck was just stock 4.8, L80, stock converter. I really thought I was going to hit a curve right there. All right, so that was a blast. That was like literally the day before we started tearing it apart. I know 815, that's what I'm saying. Like I didn't have a beard. It was so strange. And I had a goatee, which made me look so fat. That was literally the day before we started the turbo conversion. I mean, like we hit it and I said, hey, we can't take the truck apart yet. We've got to go do this video and come back. So we found an abandoned parking lot here in town somewhere and did that. So that was 500. Let me show you guys what we did for 1,000 because we had obviously turbocharged the truck during that time. I think you're sensing a theme here.
Steven, Narxoleptic Customs, want to say thank you so much. We crossed 1,000 subscribers finally.
That was as we were getting ready for Rocky Mountain Race Week.
And kids, and the people we stayed with the first 2 nights were our 999 and 1,000 subscribers. So we appreciate Latricia and Dean.
It doesn't show me ahead. Blah, blah, blah. Let's talk. Let's get to fun stuff. Let's see what we got in here. I didn't even. What can you tell? Oh, so this is a drag truck, second generation Dodge Dakota. Steven built the frame for Link.
We're at 3 miles an hour.
Oh, this was in the Impala. We still hold the standing mile record for the express rally in a rental Impala on an airport, white Impala. There's been other Impalas go. I went 29 in this thing. And you're supposed to let off at like the 1 mile mark, and I just stayed in it forever. It didn't go any faster. All right, so it's having some issues there. So obviously, you're sensing a theme here. And then if you were around for the 2000, you know what we did for it, which most of you guys in here are. So 2,000 subscribers was a ton of fun. It's still, sometimes I'll walk in here and it still smells a little bit like burnt rubber. So I think I'll stir some dust up or something like that every now and then. Let's talk about the future, right? So moving forward, I'm going to stay with the 2 videos a week upload, and I'm going to do shorts all the time. I can't decide if I want to go almost daily with shorts, or if I want to do them like 3 times a week and have 5 videos drop every couple days. So with the amount of stuff we have coming, I'll probably bunch up more of the videos to where it won't be like one night Yeah. Hey, Brainstorm. Yep. I'm going to get to that in a second. It's dropping tonight. I've got a really funny intro for it. So I'm going to bunch up like the OBS truck that is the ProCharge truck that you guys have seen no videos on except for the Holly unboxing. I'm taking all of those videos. I'm going to cram them into 3 videos that I'll drop like a Tuesday night, Friday night, and Tuesday night, or maybe Friday night, Tuesday night, Friday, something like that. That way I feel like it will keep people's attention, because we've actually had 11 nights on that truck and we're not getting a ton done each night. So you end up with like a 5 or 6 or 8 minute video. 815 is fixing to cross 1,000 video views for their first time. It's exciting. So everybody jump over to them and go watch this short like 5 times. I think it's 45 seconds or 30 seconds or something like that. So go watch it. Let's get them to 1,000 video views on it. So we're going to take a lot more videos and bunch them together. Like I haven't even started editing the video for the kart turbo build yet. I want to do that in a 2 video series. That way we can drop that stuff. And I feel like it'll really help the channel grow, because at the end of that video, I can say, hey, the next video in the series is going to be us finishing this and dynoing it and things like that. That's what we missed in the beginning, which is one thing that I've learned over the 500 videos, is that people don't typically watch 40 6-minute videos. They would rather watch, 3 or 4 15 or 20-minute videos. So it's all learning process. I didn't know that in the beginning. Probably have 150 videos that are, maybe 200 videos that are less than 6 minutes. So it's perfect poop time watching. So jump in the playlist, go back, do all that. I'm lucky enough that Eric at Destroyer 1320 sends the file for the brainstorm sessions to me and Brian, because then I can take it, just do a quick intro to that, and then throw it up. So that's going to be the video again for tonight. I didn't do any videos this week. I've literally been going through every video on the Elsie playlist and updating the thumbnail, the description, the tags, anything that I can, adding end screens, adding cards, all that kind of stuff. My goal is to get to 30,000 video views a month. And to do that, I've got to have, without shorts, okay, because the short videos blow up, but they don't pay anything. So it's no point in doing those and spending time on them. So I'll upload them as I come across them, right, or as I make them out here in the shop, and they'll get better. I'll find some app that I can edit short videos in vertical format that makes it easy, because iMovie won't do it. So surely there's an update coming for that soon. But anyways, all of that. So the brainstorm sessions got me thinking, what can I do to grow? Because there's a lot of channels that have 50 videos on them that perform way better than what we do, right? So if I can take 500 videos and focus and make them, now that they're edited and loaded, how can I grow all of the other stuff around that so people can see it? The reason I started with the Elsie playlist is it is the #1 playlist right now, which surprises the crap out of me. That was so long ago, but that's probably why it's the best, is because it was so long ago and it takes time to curate that stuff with YouTube. As far as like the older stuff does better because it's been in the world longer, blah, 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 all that. Right. So I've gone back through, there's 40 videos in the playlist for Elsie, and I've literally made it through about 13 of them. And I had yesterday off and all day today, and that's all I worked on. And I worked on it for 2 nights earlier in the week. Some of those have descriptions that literally said, got a lot done today. That was what the description was. I'm like, God, dude, like if I had known then what I know now, even half of what I know now, we'd be in a completely different situation. So that's why I'm doing this. Everybody that has, because I also have other YouTubers playing in the background, talking about growth and things like that. And everybody says you just do this hockey stick straight up, right? And that's what we're going to do. I feel it in my bones that YouTube is going to work better than what it has. And so now I have to get in and do the work. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to stay up late at night. I'm going to get up early in the morning. I'm going to do the what's needed on those channels, on that channel. And then I'm also going to start recording and editing for the mountain bike channel. So if you're into mountain biking, follow me there too. Nobby Tires to Freedom. And do all that. So anyways, that's enough of my banter and talk about what I'm going to do. Let's talk about CarTubers of the week. CarTubers of the week. I don't know. I got to figure out something for that. Eric, do you have anything for that? We need to figure that out. Let's see. So the first CarTuber of the week is, who do I get? Oh, KD Racing and Performance. Okay. Let me get them pulled up here on the other computer. I'm going to drop their link here. These guys, I literally just started watching the other day. They're a small channel. I mean, I think they have, I don't know, 6 or 8 videos on there, but they've got a turbo stock bottom end LS in like a 70 Camaro. 815 says his next video is at about 400-ish. Man, hey, listen, that's not bad. Like you got, it's crazy. We watch some of these guys, and we obviously always get pushed towards the larger channels, because that's how YouTube is. When you're loading videos, think about it. If you had 10 videos up and each one of them got 400 views, I mean, that's 4,000 views. That's somebody physically watching your stuff, no matter if they watch 2 minutes of it or the whole thing. It's just crazy to me that people watch this stuff. So let's see. KD Racing and Performance. Sorry, I should have had all these pulled up, but I didn't. Today was a little rough trying to get everything ready here. So all right, let me get on here and share this screen. Almost there. Woo! How about that? All right. I love the thumbnails. Whoever is handling their channel is doing a great job. It's crazy to me that they've been around 2 weeks and have 170 subscribers. But look at the banner. The banner is good. They have 4 videos. That's the only videos they have are these 4. What's funny about it is you come here, you look at it, it's oh man, these guys they're going somewhere. They're going to do great. I know it. I can feel it. But then you open the video and it's the same stuff we all do, guys. It's a camera in front of them and they're talking and they're working through stuff. And I mean, these guys aren't setting world trends. I mean, they're going to grow at what they're doing. And it's obvious that somebody along the way has either built a channel or knows about it. I haven't talked to these guys. I only follow them on YouTube. I think I followed them. No, I do follow them on Instagram, and that's where I saw the Camaro. And obviously with an intake that's that big, you got to follow those guys. So I think it's a stock bottom end 5.3. I mean, they literally just got it together. They took it on their first drive in this video here. It blew a coupler off, so they fixed that. I mean, they basically fixed it with the cutoff electrical crimp thing that we do. So the reason these guys are my CarTubers of the week is because one, I feel like we're all getting on their channel at a ground level, right? Because there's 4 videos and 170 subscribers. But once they get this car going, it seems like they're going to go all over the place. But they're basically working out of a 1.5 car garage, building this car. They just have some really good talents with that stuff. So I'm excited for those guys. No playlist. They don't need a playlist yet. Obviously, we'll talk about that later once they get more videos in different style. Maybe this will just be the Camaro channel. I don't know. It's something like that for sure. Let me pull this one off here while I get the other channel pulled up. And I'm always looking for folks that are relatively local. I'll travel. Sorry, guys. I'm getting there. And then the other one, these guys really surprised me, right? They have they have a kart build that's based on a 3 Series BMW. I think it's a 3 Series. Yeah, but it's got a twin turbo. Sorry, trying to figure it out here. Here we go. Hidden Motorsports, twin turbo, 1,000 horsepower. It was a Texas Speed 427, I think, that they literally blew up at Cletus and Cars. So I'm surprised they're not, in the 5,000 or 6,000 subscribers, because they have 839 subscribers. Like, my affliction for kart stuff. This is death cart to a million, right? So bunch of videos. I don't remember how many they have on here, but when I clicked on here, guys, playlists, I know I say it all the time, but playlists are so important because I can now go, I don't even know what the pile is. I'm sure it looks like some BMW, but I can go in there and I can watch those videos, and playlists will always take me to the next video in the playlist. So you can see, motorcycles, car shows and meets, Shane's Mustang, whoever that is, it's got one video in it. And then they've got Klaus the Barbarian, which is 44 videos. You drop in there, takes you right to the stuff. Basically 1.5 car garage, and then he extended it with this in the back here, and it works perfect. I mean, this thing, they drive it all the time when it's not broken, donuts, burnouts, all that kind of stuff. The whole reason carts are to be built is because of that. So jump over, subscribe to those guys. Let me give you the link here. Thought I was going to forget. I know you did. Almost there. CNC Auto Works. Here's what I did, dude. I took the 3 pictures that is our banner. I took those 3 pictures, and I had someone at Fiverr do a logo. So I took my logo and those 3 pictures and sent it to a dude at Fiverr and said, I need a YouTube banner. It was $7, $7. So if you will take the time and that $7 and do that, not buy a Starbucks coffee or 2 drinks during the week somewhere, you can have a banner like that too, So, or maybe it's $10, but Fiverr has done more for me behind Eric at Destroyer 1320, because he's done a ton. But Fiverr's done so much for me on this, and flyers for the events and things like that. I use them all the time. And what's mind-blowing to me is nobody ever thinks that, it's like you've always got to find a friend. Well, you know how finding a friend is like finding a mechanic. If they work all day with with computer design and things like that, they don't want to do your crap. They don't want to do it. So Fiverr, Fiverr.com. Go to them, get your banners made, level your channel up. Just that one little step could be the difference in 10 subscribers, let's say. I mean, with small channels, every subscriber is a count that we are looking for. Now, when we all get to 10,000 subscribers, and we can maybe lose a few and gain a few and lose a few, it's fine. See you, CNC. But we've got to do that kind of stuff. We've got to do those little things like that we can take and not spend much money on, and get to that next level. Because if we're putting out the content, you might as well get paid for it, right? It took forever for us to get paid. And I tell you, we probably had 300 videos loaded before I even got remotely serious about maybe more. It's probably been within the last 150 videos that I really got serious about editing, really got serious about learning about tags, really got serious about that stuff. My main focus with our channel was to just document the stuff we did, with the reasoning behind it that maybe one day YouTube would take off and we would be able to do stuff. But 150 videos, that's probably a year ago, something like that. We really got down and got dirty with it. Bought the cart off of our YouTube and Facebook friends and followers. We put out Narxcart shirts. People bought them. That's what bought the cart, So my whole focus with the channel is how can I do the fun stuff I want to do and it also pay for itself, So obviously I have way more money into all the stuff that we have done. The turbo was more than what our first check was. We may get a check this month because we may have hit $100. We may not. I don't know. If we didn't, let's see, that would be, so we would get it at the end of March or end of February. So if we don't get it, then we'll get 2 months worth of check the end of March, which would be perfect right before the Drag and Drive event, which is April 2nd and 3rd at Mokan Dragway in Joplin, Missouri, just north of Joplin. That's really about the end of my stuff I've got so far, but let me go back to here, see if I can find another video. The StreamYard has added this feature where you can do the files, and it's so much nicer than trying to share a video from somewhere. So let's see here. Let's share video file, and I'll show you what I was messing with earlier today, because guys, the videos that used to be played here were junk. Let's see. It doesn't look like this is an old enough video, an old enough, I have a 1 terabyte hard drive that I keep all this stuff on. Yeah, it looks like 2019. Listen, you got to go back and watch some of those old videos. It's hilarious to see. You know, I was recording on an iPhone 5. You can tell when I got a microphone. You can tell when I got a wireless mic. Everything just kept getting a little better, a little better, a little better. And then it's funny, though, to watch all those videos and to be editing them, because I don't remember that stuff, you know, because each video is a little different, or it's one night of work or whatever. But to go through all of that, and I physically had to almost watch all of those videos again because I didn't know what they were about, because the title would say like OBD2 install Corvette manifold 1990 Project Elsie is what it would basically show. So nobody knows who Project Elsie is. Okay, that's your first clue for titles. Nobody knows. Yeah, the Copart stuff was fun, and I'm fixing to get back on that truck now that we really don't have 3 customer projects lined up in the shop. I'm going to put that together and sell it this summer. So there's a ton of little crap that comes with, like putting the radio back in it. I pulled the radio out one day, never put it back in. Anyways, so we're going to take all of that stuff to go through all of those old videos. You got to go back and watch that, because it's hilarious to see just how bad, like lighting was bad. I mean, like now, like above me here, I have a light. Obviously, there's a lot more lights in the shop. So it's funny to have those not show up. Sorry, I'm going to get the CarTuber of the week taken off there. Huh? Yeah. See, I probably should have just had Destroyer jump in here and do all that. That would have been a little easier. So anyways, going back through all of those videos, I realized that I have said, hey guys, it's Mike at Narxoleptic Customs 500 times. Like so I would watch a video, you know, do all the changes, which would take about 20 or 30 minutes. Go the next one is, hey guys, it's Mike at Narxoleptic Customs. And I also say, so, all right, or all right. So every time the video would come back on, it was horrible. So I think I'm going to start a drinking game that anytime you're watching an old video of mine and I say, all right, so you have to take a drink. I will say, don't do it in the middle of the day. Do that at night, because you're going to be hammered by video 3. I don't know why that happens, but I've caught myself doing it now, and I edit that part out now. So I'll say, all right, so cuss word. I'll say it again and we go into the video. So I just said so. So here's my question. Should I do a live feed after this while I build the rest of the turbo kit for the cart? Two computers, opposite ends of the shop. I'll have both playing on the screen at all times. That way everybody can see. If you want to watch a little bit of that, jump on. I'll do it after probably 7:30 or 8. I'll go back in, talk to the kids for a little bit, put it up about 7:30 or 8, and just literally people have conversations. you guys will watch what it really takes to make a 10-minute video for YouTube. Is about 3 hours worth of work at least, depending on all the stuff. So yeah. Eric is right. There'll probably be no music. I'll put my headphones in and just listen to stuff as I work, because last time I just started playing music because I got bored and got tired. So I was playing upbeat. I mean, we're taking requests, all kinds of stuff. But literally after I closed the live feed, I probably got, well, however many songs we played, I got that many emails from YouTube, and then they just blocked the live feed. Obviously, because me playing Chris Stapleton at the 2-hour mark on a live feed from the shop is the reason people were in here. So I'll put my earbuds in and go to work. Eric, do you know what they do about podcasts? Maybe we could. Ooh, no, I don't want to hear myself talk for 3 hours. So we could live feed. We could play a podcast during the live feed, but Gary V would probably be upset with me anyways, or the guys from My First Million probably wouldn't care, but I don't think YouTube would allow that. So, all right, guys, 46 minutes. I can't believe I've yammered on this long. I do want to say next Friday is going to be a little different. Next Friday is the anniversary of our father passing. So we are, I'm not going to say. So what I would like, if your father is one of the reasons that you are a car guy and you have some good stories, and you are willing to record a short version of one of your, if you're willing to record a short version, 2 or 3 minutes of one of the stories that comes to your mind when you're talking about your dad, please send that to me in Facebook Messenger so I can take and chop them up and put them on the live feed for next week. Steven and I will be telling stories. I mean, I don't know if I have a copyright-free mixtape. I probably do. I may do that. I don't know. We'll see. I'll work on that in the next 30 minutes. So if you have stories of your dad, we'd love to hear about them. I'd love to play them for everybody to watch. If you're willing to do that, it would be a huge plus for me, so I don't have to tell the stories all the time. Steven will be here with me, so that'll be a plus, have an extra set of hands, but him also telling stories about our dad. So what's up, Johnny Clyde? Your birthday dinner. Is it your birthday today? Did I miss that? I haven't been on Facebook, and Facebook is like the only way I know it's people's birthday. Hey, if it's not his, everybody that's in here, go wish Johnny Clyde a happy birthday right now. Subscribe to his channel. If you haven't yet, I'm going to pull it up and put the link down below. Johnny Clyde and I are, hey, happy birthday, dude. Hey, I'd sing it to you, but I'd probably get banned. We're going to get together. I keep saying that, and I promise I'm thinking about you, dude. I've got some guys coming down tomorrow to Send It Race Media. Those guys will be down tomorrow. Johnny Clyde East, maybe. There we go. I spelled Johnny wrong. That's why it didn't take me to the right channel. Those guys are coming down tomorrow. So if you want to, come over, yep, there we go. If you want to come over, I'll send, let me click on your channel here. Not some dude, looks like he's doing coke in the car. Damn, I'm losing my train of thought here. Sorry. I realize I'm over on this one. All right, there's Johnny Clyde's link. Let me pull this screen back off. The guys are coming over tomorrow. You weren't here for the first part, so I think I've hurt the old truck. So we either need to do the drive now, or it's going to be like another probably month before we need to do it. I think I've hurt a lifter. So with it being down, I'm nervous to really lean on it too hard. But for you, I would go ham. Like just saying, well, long rolly burnouts and dumb stuff. But the guys from Send It Race Media will be here from about 11 to I think 4 o'clock. We're putting in a 1-gauge system into their catch-up truck, which is like a 85 Ford truck. It's got a healthy small block Ford in it, manual trans. They're coming down. We're going to do that right here in the shop. Probably go live for a little bit of it, and definitely record a video. The one reason I'm so interested in that is I want to run the 1-gauge in my old truck eventually sometime this summer. We'll go to that. It's basically like a Holley race dash for about half the money. It'll run up to 30 different sensors. Has a whole, like you can do a 7-inch or 10-inch screen. This whole thing, the dude is local. He's right here in Springdale, so it's really neat. Dude, you're only 33. Man, wait till you get as old as I am. Be interesting. Okay, you'll be in Southwest Arkansas all weekend. We probably just need to get together during the week, man. Really, the hard part is like it gets dark so early still that I can't get off work and then get down there and get you and do the drive and eat and all that kind of stuff and be have a good video. So I feel like we've got to do a weekend. So maybe next weekend or the weekend after, something like that. Again, a couple hours. If you guys don't follow Johnny Clyde, definitely go over and follow his channel. Super cool stuff. He got a big shout out from Hoovie's Garage a couple weeks ago. And obviously, if you don't know who Hoovie's Garage is, you need to get on track with that. So that was a big plus. And obviously, I need you to teach me how to do food reviews, man. Like your stuff is good and you eat good stuff. What I like about your reviews is like I would go get that. Like the spicy grilled chicken sandwich I think you did. Dude, I'm going to have to try that here in just a minute. So, all right, guys, I'm going to end it. The video will drop the brainstorm session episode 2, which is really, really good. We basically update all the numbers and stuff from last week, come up with better ideas for this week. So it'll drop here in probably 30 minutes. It's called 7:30. And then after that, I'll go live here in the shop, both computers set up, and you guys can come back and talk and all that kind of stuff. I don't know. Destroyer, what are you talking about here? Just did a Daytona CD1 install. Don't know what that means, but sounds good to me. I like it. Hopefully CD1's a Pro Charger, but it's probably not. All right, guys. Thanks a bunch. I appreciate you guys watching. We'll turn this one off first.